So since the late 1980s, scientists have been tracking this whale out in the Pacific Ocean. Scientists, they track a lot of whales, but this one is unique because when it calls out at a very unique frequency, at 52 hertz, which is just about, just above the lowest note on a tuba. So when this whale, when it calls out, nobody answers because no other whales hear at the frequency that it's calling out at. And because of that, it's been nicknamed the loneliest animal.
The loneliest animal in the world.
Loneliness.
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 It's a sad word.
One that often, unfortunately, describes those in urban ministry.
We speak a different language than a lot of other ministers do, than a lot of other people do.
I can't count how many ministers have told me, I don't know how you do what you do.
I don't know how you do what you do.
And I'm looking at them like these other ministers, and I'm like, I don't know how you do what you do. We're
a different breed.
We're a different breed. We speak
a different language.
We speak a different language than other ministers.
We've got different struggles and
different convictions and problems than other ministers.
Our church staffs are often small.
And we're confronted with a lot more work than we can actually do.
And we don't have enough resources to be able to do all of that work. It's really not unlikely that if you're involved in any sort of urban ministry or ministry to help hurting and wounded and lost and marginalized people, then you might feel sometimes like you're
on an island.
You feel like you're on an island.
You might feel drained.
That you don't get very much encouragement.
And that there's very few who really understand your
daily struggles.
Your daily struggles.
There are very few people who understand what your day is like.
The Impact Church of Christ.
Impact Houston Church of Christ is excited.
We are so excited
to host the 2019
National Urban Ministry Conference. It's happening on February 7th through the 9th
in Houston, Texas.
It's a bunch of people coming together
with similar struggles and passions.
This gathering of people who are bound together by Jesus
and his love for hurting people.
It's going to be a gathering of people
who need to be reminded of why they do what they do.
Why they do what they do.
Why they do the work that they do.
You are invited, whether you're an urban minister,
urban ministers, volunteers, and supporters.
You're invited,
or you're a church member, or you're a college student.
Estás invitado.
Or maybe you're a teacher or somebody who works in a nonprofit.
You are invited.
Or maybe you're somebody in a suburban church who's recently been surrounded by all kinds of pockets of poverty, and you're trying to figure out how to reach out to these new people who are surrounding your building.
You are invited. Come join us.
And you are welcome. It's our hope that you will be reminded of God's relentless, never-ending love for you, that you'll gain new friendships, that you'll come away with some new and fresh ideas that you can implement in your ministry efforts in your city, and they may not look exactly the same as everybody else's, but maybe there's something you can take away and try doing where you are. Ultimately, that you'll leave this place knowing Jesus more deeply than you did before.
Join us for the 2019 Urban Ministries Conference.
Join us for the 2019 National Urban Ministry Conference
at the Impact Church of Christ in Houston.
Boom. Done.
All right.
Join us for the 2019. How do I call now?